That was nasty. Stop. Say hi to the peoples. Hi to the peoples. Hi to the peoples. Hi to the peoples. Ew!
Camping like the narco. Got dope like Pablo. Cut throat like Pablo. Chop trees with the Draco. On the north got Diego. Say hasta luego. We'll be in rapping kilo.
Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. We are Shyla and Rylee, or Shy and Rye. And in today's video, we are going to be going over some of my favorite things that I've used since becoming a mother to this beautiful little girl right here. So I am recording on my new phone. But I have like this list that I compiled on my old phone. It's not much because really when you think about it, it's all up to preference. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video. So I compiled my list into two categories, for baby and for mom. So for the baby options, the first thing is the Aveeno Baby Eczema Therapy. So this is not, it's for the skin, and I don't want to say it's a lotion because it's not a lotion. Like, it's a really thick moisturizer, and it's not greasy, that's the thing. And I would recommend this for anyone, even if your baby doesn't have eczema, because Rylee doesn't have eczema. She never had eczema, but she did suffer from a little bit of dry skin for a little while. I was noticing a lot of things going on with her skin, and I was, coming to the conclusion that her skin is dry. So I was like, what can I use? Because Johnson & Johnson, Baby Dove, it didn't really work for her. And it might work for you. So I'm not gonna sit up here and bash those companies, because even if it doesn't work for me, it could work for you. So don't knock it until you try it. But after using this gel for about a month, I was noticing that her skin was a lot more moisturized. It wasn't white and dry, and it actually helped like these little mini bump breakouts that she would get. I'm sorry, she is just treating me like a gym. And she ain't got no pencil on, you guys, because she got a shot on her leg. She had got her second dose of the flu shot today. So she, even though she's not in pain, she's really hyper, which is weird because she's not usually like this after getting shots. Second thing I want to talk about is the Nui 360 cam. Let me see if I can actually grab it. So this is the camera. It's like a little pod or whatever, and they call it 360 because you can spin it. You can either spin this, or I believe, yeah, or you could spin the bottom. But it does come with the cord and whatever, it's personalized charger, and it does come with the wall piece. It's just not connected to it right now. And then, like, if you don't want to plug it into an outlet and like set it on furniture, like the baby's crib, or you want to put it on a nightstand or anything like that, they do also come with like a little wall mount thing. And it's like 2 screws and like a little piece that fits the bottom of it, so you can like screw it to like the wall or whatever, so you can hang it above, like if you want to have it above like the baby's crib. And it does come with night vision, which is why I love it, because of the simple fact that I would need to get the light off and I would need to keep the door closed and everything, so I can still hear and see her even if it was really dark outside. When she was really small, I don't use it as much often now because I'm okay with leaving her alone. But when she was smaller, I wasn't. And especially because I needed to keep the door closed in order to not wake her up so that she can sleep. And I didn't want to keep the door closed and not be able to hear her, see her, or know like what was going on. So I would use the 360 cam. I would use it like every day. And it's really easy to set up. All you have to do is just make sure that you have, I think it's a 5 gig network. You have to be connected to a 5 gig network, and you have to be on the same Wi-Fi. Like whatever Wi-Fi you're trying to connect the device to is the Wi-Fi that your phone needs to be on, or your tablet, or whatever you're trying to connect it on. Hi guys, it's early in the morning while I'm trying to edit this. okay? And I'm trying to figure out why I didn't explain to y'all, or at least give y'all a brief overview of how to set up the app. So basically, you just download it onto your phone or tablet or whatever you're trying to use like the app on, and I believe it's available for Androids too. And then just from there, you just connect it to the same Wi-Fi that your phone is on, and then it's gonna ask you to follow the steps, and the device is gonna like show a series of lights and like stuff like that. And you just have to make sure that it aligns with what the phone is telling you to do. And then from then it should make like a chime sound when it does connect. And then after that, it should be able to work, and then you can customize the name of it and whatnot. And from there, you can use your phone to move the camera. You can move it side to side, up and down, or you can turn on motion tracking. You can customize the detection for movement and sound. Like I said, you can use it to customize like the movement and sound detection, and yeah. And yeah, setup is probably like under 5 minutes, really. It's really quick and easy, and yeah, it helped a lot because I could still leave her in the room to sleep and go like do things like go pump or go take a shower or go eat or like just do anything really, and not have to be too worried about the fact that like I have to keep getting up and going into the room to make sure that she's okay, because I would just have to check on my phone. Next thing I want to talk about is the Dr. Talbot's, like it sounds weird when I'm pronouncing it, but Talbot's, Talbots teething gel. Hi Chris. My brother is trying to knock over my little stand. Like, Christopher, no. You always in my YouTube videos. But yeah, I like using this teething gel because stop, go with mommy. Okay, last thing for baby is the Dr. Boudreaux's butt paste, and I'll insert a photo, but this butt paste has literally surprised me because I didn't know that it would work so fast. Rylee has almost had a butt rash once or twice. She has almost had a butt rash about once or twice. Like, she'll have a little bit of a breakout, like you can see the beginning stages of it coming on, but I would automatically put this butt paste on it, or butt cream, whatever you prefer to call it, but I would put it on there, and then within 1 to 2 days it will be gone. It's really affordable. You can get it off Amazon, you can get it from Walmart, the pharmacy, like your local pharmacy, like CVS, Rite Aid, they have it everywhere. So I'm pretty sure if you check one of those locations, you'll probably be able to find it. Okay, now we're gonna talk about my favorites for mommies. So first thing is the Lastino manual pump. I'm gonna insert a photo because I have it, but I don't feel like putting it together, assembling it, and then pulling it out of the drawer. There's a lot of stuff to do right now. But this pump, it helps because I feel like you should have multiple options for pumps. You shouldn't have to just use one pump. You know, I liked having to switch between because at one point it was easier for me to use my automatic one, and then at some points it was better for me to use the manual one, but it would help a lot, definitely. It's not that complex to use. You're literally just squeezing, and that's creating the suction effect. It was pretty easy to clean, lots of little parts. So if you were going to clean it, if you do get this pump and you do clean it, I would recommend not putting it in a body of water. Like if you fill up your sink, or you fill in like the I don't even know what they're called, but like the little containers that you put your dishes in, and then you fill that up with water instead of the entire sink. Like, I wouldn't recommend putting it in there because it's easier to lose some of the smaller pieces. But yeah, and the pump actually, I'm not sure if this is a standard thing or if it was just the one that I picked up, but I know the pump did come with a bottle as well. So like in some situations I would find myself pumping and then Rylee would wake up and it would be like, oh well, I have this fresh pump milk already, why not just give her this instead of having to put her on my boob, and that hurts, like that's uncomfortable. So that came in handy as well, especially when all her bottles were dirty. Like it really came in handy to have like that extra bottle. And I do want to note that, I do want to say this here, if you're pregnant and you have the opportunity to sign up for a baby registry for free, and if they give you, like, I know Amazon, once you complete your Amazon baby registry, and then I think if you buy like up to $10 worth of items, like they send you like a bag full of free goodies or whatever. So if you have the opportunity to do something like that, I would definitely recommend doing it, because the freebies do help. Like I still have freebie bottles, like I still have like a bunch of freebies and stuff, and you never know when they'll come in handy, because Rylee just ran out of body wash, and I had found a little sample of Johnson & Johnson's body wash that I used for her the other day. See what I'm saying here? She had a bottle that I forgot about that was just in the drawer, and then she ended up upping her ounces and needing a bigger bottle. And I had a sample, and like, you see what I'm saying here? Like if you have the opportunity to do a baby registry and they're giving you like free stuff, I think like Target does it too, by the way, but do it, because you'll never know when those little freebies and like those little things that they give you might come in handy. You never know when you'll need them. And it is also good to try, because then you're not spending your money on it. Obviously you're not spending your money on something if you just try it without having to really feel bad about it because you spent money on it and then you got to go return it and then all this hoopla. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. And then also my second pump that I used was the Medela, God forgive me, I'm not sure how I'm pronouncing this, if I'm pronouncing it right, but it was my automatic pump. Now this pump here really helped. It comes with two. If you're getting an automatic pump, I would recommend getting a bra that can hold the cups. Like they have the little slits in them, so that you don't have to hold your hands. Like I was doing that, and at that point in time, like my milk supply was already dropping, so I was like, you know what, like I don't even pump as much anyway, like I'm not about to buy it. But if you do get an automatic pump first and you're just beginning like your motherhood journey, like if your baby was just born, I would recommend getting a bra like that if you're planning on pumping, because it helps a hell of a lot. Because I was really struggling having to hold it and then having to do other things, like it was just a whole lot. It was just a whole lot. I would definitely recommend that, so you can still have your hands free. Next thing I want to talk about is the male, I don't know how to pronounce this, I'm gonna put it up on the screen, but I got the belly firming bundle from this company, and I'm actually gonna go grab this stuff in a second. But the bundle that I bought, it was a belly firming bundle, so it came with a cream, an oil, and a rose quartz roller. The purpose of the belly firming bundle is to tighten the skin and flatten the stomach. So if you do have a lot of stretched or excess skin after pregnancy, I would recommend getting it. But I will say this, it is pricey. So if you really, I would say, like, if you really try everything else and you really exhausted every other option and you just don't know what else to use, because there are other options out there, there are definitely cheaper things that you can get, but I just went with this option because of the testimonies, and I did want to actually try it out, and I have seen some good progress so far. And my brother is making this video so chaotic, like he literally just walked in here with a broom. Let me actually show y'all what y'all get with it. It was what? It was $100 in total. I got 3 items, but I'm gonna show you guys exactly what those items look like, just so you have an idea if you are interested in buying. So I have the B flat cream. This is what it looks like. And this is the Get Sprung oil. This helps with stretch marks. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna keep it a bean. This might have came with a top. I don't remember. Like when the box came in the mail, I literally ripped it open and took everything out. And I'm not even sure if it came with a top, but I haven't found one, so I've just been leaving it like this. And this is the star of the show, my favorite piece, the rose quartz roller. Look at this. Like, sis is gorge. Like, I love it. I always wanted a rose quartz roller, like keep it a bean. Oh yeah, and she comes with a little applicator, so you can put like the cream and stuff on here too. But I always wanted one, but I was like, I don't know, like I don't know why I didn't get one, but this one is definitely worth the money I paid for it. Sorry, not sorry. Last thing for mom is the Infantino 4-way baby carrier. Now, this baby carrier has come in handy so many times, especially during those newborn days that I had with Rylee, because I would find myself trying to struggle to do a whole bunch of different things all at once. And like I said before earlier in the video, I would have to sometimes leave her alone, but sometimes she would also wake up just cause, you know. In those times, especially because Rylee was born like right before the school year, so I want to say like 2 weeks before I started school she was born. So I was with a 2-week-old doing school online, having to be on my laptop, having to feed her, change her, take care of her and all this stuff, having to cook and clean up my area with her and everything. Like, it became a lot. So I was like, okay, I need a baby carrier. And this came in handy because like I could just put her in there and she would put herself to sleep. I didn't even have to rock her or anything. Like, she would quite literally fall asleep while I was just minding my business, going about my day and getting things done, which was a huge plus. I'm sure y'all can imagine, because like I literally had to type on a computer, and you can't type on a computer easily when you're holding a baby and you've got like you're using one arm. Like, that's uncomfortable. Like, I didn't want to do that. So I'm glad that I had the carrier, because it definitely did help a lot. And then I did also use it in public a few times when it was warmer outside, because I would take her like to the store with me. Like, if her dad and I had to run errands, we had to get diapers or formula or whatever, like we would put her in the carrier and we would go into the store, and then to doctor's appointments as well too, because car seats are heavy. Car seats are really freaking heavy, and who's gonna really go through all the hassle of having to use a stroller? Like, that's a lot, especially when there's stairs. So yeah, but yeah guys, that is all for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a big thumbs up, a comment down below, and we will see you guys in the next video.